Hey guys, so what is going on? And today I'm actually going to be reviewing a Nintendo Switch game. And yeah, so okay, in the previous video I actually reviewed the Nintendo Switch. See, first up we have Rocket League. Now Rocket League is controversial, but in my opinion it is a great game. I used to play it on PlayStation, got platinum, but Nintendo Switch is very different. You see that replay, this is running at 60 FPS, no problem. I don't think I've ever played on Switch before, Rocket League, but like, yeah, this is actually quite a challenge, but yeah, plays 60 FPS, no problem. Now I am in free play, so I can theoretically do whatever I want here, but yeah, now this is actually like controversial about this game, but you know, so let's test more of the intense games. We got Sonic Frontiers. That is a pretty intense game. This is the demo BYS, so yeah, I'll run like 30 FPS, maybe 20, because it's a PC game, so it's not really made to run on a handheld like this. The NVIDIA Tegra X1 GPU, that, I don't know. If you think about it, 4 gigs of RAM in a console is pretty decent compared to 4 gigs of RAM in a PC. So, new game, yep. Okay, so normal, I guess. I like high speed. I like Sonic high speed, but time limit. Now, obviously, for the main part, you know, it runs perfectly fine, as I showed in the video. You know, for the main part, it runs pretty well because there's not too much going on. It does run a silky smooth 60. I'll get through this part and go to the actual. I made it past the main part. Okay, now let's test the actual performance of it. You can't play PC games on this, but okay, so we are in, and we are getting actually the same bat. This is like a silky. This is like 30 to 40 FPS, you know, even when running around as well, doesn't drop by much. And by the way, this is the OG Switch. This ain't the OLED or Switch 2, obviously. But yeah, that's pretty decent, I'd say. You know, just running around as well, and just cutscenes as well and stuff. You know, I feel like this is pretty decent. You know, in crowded areas, it does drop to maybe 20 to 30, but it stays pretty consistent otherwise, you know. And yeah, the buttons feel tactile, they feel clicky as well. You know, this is pretty good gaming handheld. Not even gonna lie, probably one of the best out there, because you don't want to be carrying an ROG Ally X Chungus, bro. Only lasts 2 hours. Like, come on, bro. Sonic can run. But what about this demo game? You know, because if you wanted to get a demo game for the Switch, would that be any good? Or would it just be trash? Stickman game, so I don't have very high hopes. Cool, okay. So, select a new, okay, one, I guess. So there are different courses. And you have 10 you have 10 seconds to complete them. Get all the stars. Okay. Clear. Okay, that's clear. Yeah, that's pretty basic. I mean, this is actually fun, you know, because you have obstacles and stuff, but you do have a time limit. And this one on silky smooth 60. Just that the buttons, they're tactile, but they're not, you know, super clicky. You know, as I'm talking about this, so